I'll be the one guy up here who's not afraid to step out and say that the Claymores playing at home beat these guys 2 times, won all 5 of their games at home. I'm saying right now the Scottish Claymores kick butt, take names today. That's what I'm going to say.
Once again.
I like that. All right, folks, we're having fun already. Coming up next, it's the 96 World Bowl. Will Frankfurt win their 2nd title in as many years, as Terry says, or will Scotland, who had the best record during the regular season, follow that up with a victory today? It's all next right here on Fox.
For a millennia, the tattoo of the bagpipe has called Scotland's heroes to defend her land and her honor. A new challenge presents itself as a Germanic horde invades the Scottish Midlands. The Frankfurt Galaxy and the Scottish Claymores clash in World Bowl 96 as a season's worth of emotion and sweat will rise to a crescendo and determine who will conquer the world. It's the NFL's biggest day in Europe. The parties began earlier today and will continue late into the evening. All taking place outside Muirfield. Now we are inside Muirfield in Edinburgh, Scotland. Fox TV Sports presents the championship game. The World League of American Football as Ernie Stautner's Frankfurt Galaxy will take on Jim Kreiner and the Scottish Claymores. Ernie Stautner, so much great success in the NFL. Defensive coordinator for the famed Doomsday defense of the Dallas Cowboys. And for the 2nd year in a row, he takes his team into the World Bowl. Facing the former coach at Iowa State, head man Jim Kreiner. He's had success at the college level. This year, he is the World League of American Football Coach of the Year. Kevin Hastings, a former captain of the national rugby squad here in Scotland. World Bowl 96, and we are underway. And they got Bailey back to the 8-yard line. He'll follow blockers as he takes it upfield. Moving beyond the 20, still on his feet to the 25. Picked up by Marcus Thomas, and this is a touchdown.
But there's a flag down out there, I think.
And a refereeing crew led by Walt Coleman, an NFL referee, will bring his group back into the end zone to discuss the play. What a way to begin World Bowl 96.
That's a touchdown. No flag. They're going to pick that thing up. Now, Scotland had been having problems in their special teams. Last week, they just got gashed on them. And so they went to work with them. And now you're going to see Mario Bailey finds his crack, and he just starts going. Now, at this point, you're running with your eyes. He sees something out to the left. George Coghill, 34, comes from behind, and as a good defensive back should do, slaps that thing loose. Marcus Thomas picks it up. It's 6 points.
Extra point is up and in.
You know, because of the limited size of rosters over here in this World League, most of all the defensive starters play in the special teams. At the beginning of the game like this, when they're fresh, that's great. They got a guy like your starting strong safety, George Coghill, comes down. I mean, that's something a defensive back does all the time. And you're going to have to throw to get in.
Kevin Hastings will kick off again. And Bailey will get it on the fly at the 3 and hold on to it as securely as he can. He's tripped up and taken down. The 20-yard line, Marcus Thomas. And a grab, and Bailey, who's been a great receiver for quarterback Steve Pallure, will stay on the field. And there is Pallure, who has had a tremendous last couple weeks, probably right now the #1 rated quarterback in the World League.
Yeah, and he's playing like that. I mean, he's going out there with confidence. He's relaxed, and I think that's the key with Steve Pallure. When he can get out there, just relax, find himself, he's got a lot of big plays in him.
It'll be interesting to see how they react now and respond to what has been a unbelievable beginning. And on first down, he'll go right to work as Pallure locates is wide receiver Jay Kearney. He's out by the 25 and close to a first down with a gain of 8. Banged out a play at the 28-yard line. Kearney is one of many weapons that Steve Pelluer will be using today, as you see Marcus Thomas, who just recovered the fumble on the kickoff, returned it 24 yards for the touchdown. Seibert, the national from Germany, Wes Bender from USC, Bailey and Kearney, the wideouts, and the tight end is Big Ed Smith. Second down, 5 to go with the penalty, and they swing it out on the wing, and it's caught by Bobby Phillips, the leading rusher, and he's knocked out of bounds short of the first down at the 28-yard line. Bobby Phillips runs outside. He's allocated by the Minnesota Vikings. Here's the line now. The tackles Collins and Hegeman from the Dallas Cowboys. Baptiste also from Dallas, along with Terrell Green at the right side. And the center is the veteran Toby Mills. But for Steve Pelluer at his own 28-yard line, and down 7-0 to begin the game. And Pelluer throws, and he's got the first down pass to Ed Smith, tight end, out to the 35. Sees some big players, but it's a depleted line because of injuries. John DeWitt. Jeffcoat is the brother of Jim Jeffcoat, Joe O'Brien, and then David Webb on the right side. That is the 4 down linemen. Pelluer had gone in a 4-game slump with the team. No touchdown passes, 7 interceptions. They yanked him. Put in the young kid Brad Bretz, who had been in the Dallas and Washington camps. Bretz goes down with the bad knee. Pelluer gets redemption, comes back in, and he's been on fire the last couple weeks.
He really has. You know, it's funny when you talk to the players and the coaches, what's been the biggest difference? They say simple. His mother-in-law and his wife went home. He can finally play football again.
7-0. Scotland on top as they return the opening kickoff on a fumble, 24 yards. For a touchdown, and Seibert up the middle. In goes Seibert down to the 42, and a gain of 8 on first down.
You know, the funny thing, when I'm watching this Frankfurt team, the one guy that stands out and reminds me very much of San Francisco's Billy Ring is Ingo Seibert. Now, he's a national player. He's a German native, but he's got that Bill Ring kind of thing of making a play. I mean, you can always count on him. He catches the ball well out of the backfield. He'll block for you. He's not the shiftiest guy, but he'll grunt his way for 8 or 9 yards.
Pelluer's led a nice drive downfield, began about the 20-yard line, and now he's at the 40-yard line of Scotland with the first down and 10. And play action on first down with the rush from the blind side. Hit as he throws and throws to Gary Hill. He's got the first down again at 17 to the 21.
Nice play action. You know, what you're getting right now out of Frankfurt is what Steve Pelluer can give you in this league, and hopefully what he hopes is in the National Football League. See, what he does is he can settle people down and go back and rely on the experience. You're down 7-0, come out and take what that defense is giving you. See, he sets his feet, he looks the defense over, pulls the safety over with the look, hits the out in front of the corner.
Gary Harrell from the New York Giants. First down, 10 yards to go from the 21. Handoff. And they give it to Wes Bender. And Bender picks up about 5 yards to the 16, so they follow an 18-yard gain with the gain of 5 on a running play to Wes Bender. Frankfurt is in the white, orange, and purple, and here comes the blitz, and they go the end around to Kearney, and a block from Pelluer will open him up. He's got to get inside the 10, and he does. Inside the 5, and a touchdown.
Tell you who made that whole play was Pelluer.
Great block.
He did the perfect thing. I mean, the defensive end got out there, contained the thing. Pelluer had to get him to the ground. He got his job done, and Kearney did the rest with his leg.
That's a lot to ask in this league for a 34-year-old quarterback who's trying to get a comeback in the NFL. Number 9 is Ralph Kleinman.
That would be Herr Kleinman.
And a Kleinman from the Cologne Crocodiles, an amateur team in Germany. Trying to tie the game at 7, which he does. We're tied at 7 apiece, 8:33 remaining in the first quarter. There's a third down now for quarterback Jim Ballard, who is hit and brought down, a sack on the play, and a fumble on the play back at the 41, which is recovered by Scotland. The sack was by 90, Don Reynolds out of the University of Virginia, and that's his 5th sack of the season, and Ballard is forced to eat it, and the defense of Frankfurt forces the punt.
And they'll have to wait to get to take it.
That's the end of the first quarter as we break away after 1 from Edinburgh, Scotland. Tied at 7, the Claymores and the Galaxy.